Hey guys, I'm sharing with you another what we ate in a week video. What we ate for lunch specifically. Let's just go right ahead and get started. We first started off with some lo mein, some of my veggie lo mein. I do have a recipe for that, and whatever I made here, if I have any of these recipes already posted, I will link below. But we started off with our delicious lo mein, and I was marinating some nice big chunks of beef for Mongolian beef, and this was sitting marinating in that my homemade sauce for quite a while, and then I fried those up quickly, and they were nice and seared and charred and fried up beautifully. So after that was beautifully fried and seared up lovely, nice and crispy, I cooked it in the sauce that we made, and it was amazingly delicious. I like a lot of sauce because when you pour that sauce over the noodles, the lo mein, whatever it is, the fried rice, oh my goodness, it is like perfection. It is insanely good. The meat was super tender, and you can actually do this with chicken pieces as well, or whatever pieces of meat that you want. It is normally Mongolian beef, but you can definitely use other cuts of meat, and the meat was so tender, super tender, and absolutely delicious. The next day we went ahead and I was seasoning up some pieces of pork here. I left some pieces of fat, as you can see, on the pork because it cooks out and it renders out all of this juice and this fat, and that's what kind of makes the Jeera pork, in my opinion, really good, is when you have that really nice cut of pork. So we're serving that with dal and rice, and we're having some really nice spicy, well, spicy for the adults, Jeera pork. I did take a portion out before I added in the hot pepper, so the little ones can have a non-spicy version. But as I cook that down, as you can see, all that sauce and rendered out from the meat, if you use a good, nice thick cut of pork and with a nice little bit of fat on it, it renders out this amazing sauce. And all of this sauce was before I even added in any liquid. That's just to show how amazing it is. So then I added in my hot pepper and I served that up. So we had the dal and the rice and the Jeera pork, and it was super tender as well. It was on for quite a while, and it was super tender and amazing. And I wanted to share a quick tip with you guys. I try and do this every single night. I always clean my stove every single night. Even if it looks like there isn't much mess on it or any splatters of oil, it is so important to wipe it down, at least with a little bit of like a damp cloth or something, and just wipe it down so it does not build up on it, because I learned the hard way that even those little splatters of oil, if it's left on too long, it will just cause a big mess on your stove. So try and wipe down your stove every single night after every single meal, really, if you can. But I try and do it once a day at the nighttime when I'm cleaning up. Sometimes I will use a little dash of like dish soap and water, not to make a big soapy mess, but just to get all of that oil and grease off. And then, of course, I was loading up the dishwasher here to get the dishes going for the night. I do the dishwasher once every 2 days or so. I try not to run it too often because I do most of my other dishes by hand. So the next day was a really busy day for me. I had so much cleaning to do around the house, so I was cooking up the quick one-pot honey garlic chicken. So there was my rice in the pot there with some green onions and garlic and so on. I had some cilantro cut up, as well as the chicken that I had already seared, and I made a honey garlic soy sauce for the chicken and the rice. So pretty much everything goes in the same pot. It's super easy, and it is really, it's just a fast, quick, easy meal, and it is delicious, so it works. Put everything in and you are good to go. If you guys want to see any of these recipes, let me know and I will try and get them up as soon as possible. So for a quick snack, I was making some milkshake, chocolate milkshakes for the little ones, and for the adults I was making some caramel frappuccinos. I used my Tirani syrup. I whipped that up together really quickly, the chocolate milkshake as well as the caramel frappuccinos. And the next day we were having some fried rice as well as my Chinese style baked chicken, which I did share recently, so I'll have that linked below as well. But my veggie fried rice was finished. My chicken was finished. I also made a cheesecake to go. No, I did not make a cheesecake that day. I made a cheesecake the next day. Okay, so then the next day we had some macaroni pie, a quick and easy macaroni pie. Who does not love macaroni pie? I mean, it is such a crowd pleaser. I was also making some potato salad to go with that. I made the cheesecake this day, and I also made some baked turkey legs. It's a really great meal, great treat, great meal, so delicious. So good, so good. Macaroni pie, turkey legs, potato salad, and the cheesecake was for dessert. I was gonna say dinner, but no, it was for dessert. The next week, I actually did a quick beef wrap, and I have a wrap recipe below. I use the same sauce that I normally use, but in this case, I just used beef that I seared up with it, and it was so good. Of course, that sauce makes everything good. And I'm just quickly doing some dishes here. As you can see, I had a crazy amount of dishes. I had so many dishes to do. It was a busy weekend and a busy few days of the week for me because we had a homeschool group. We had so many things going on. Grocery shopping, you name it. Just so many things. I did not have time to do a really good deep clean, so things were just piling up as real life goes. I also did a really good deep clean of our pantry. I wiped everything, Lysoled the floors, and I cleaned it all down, and it really needed that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, got some inspiration, some motivation. I know that I need it myself sometimes, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.